こんにちはです。今回はスペシャルゲストに来ていただいております。みっちゃんです。よろしくお願いします。
お願いします。
はい、ということでありがとうございます。みっちゃん、もともとはスタディーインっていう YouTube チャンネルに出てて、今はね、一人で YouTube チャンネルやったりとか、他にもいろいろやってると思うんですけど、Let's start with the introduction. So, if you could introduce yourself quick, that would be cool.
Yeah, of course. Hi guys, my name is Mi-chan. I run my own channel called Mi-chan where I make fun and educational content for English learners and those who are interested in going abroad or just interested in other cultures, countries, and I hope to inspire people with the idea that English is fun and learning English is fun. So yeah, that's what I do right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great. So through your channel, you're basically trying to make the learning experience fun, right? English learning experience.
Yes.
Do you have your own learning experience, speaking of English, or did you grow up in Japan, or did you grow up in an English-speaking country, and you somehow naturally acquired it? What's your background for English education?
Right. So I was born in Japan, but I did grow up in the US and Japan. I've been back and forth.
Okay. So you were born in Japan until the age of
1 month.
Oh, 1 month. And then you moved to the States and lived there until
5 years old, and then my whole family came back to Japan.
Right.
And then I went to elementary school and middle school here in Japan.
Oh, really?
And then I went back to the US by myself for high school for 3 years. And then I came back to Japan for university. And then I went to the States out of the 4 years on an exchange program.
You went to the States on an exchange program. What's the point of
I just wanted to go back, okay? I wanted to go back to the US so bad. And also I wanted to study business more because that was my major. And
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so you spent a critical period in the States. So definitely you had so much exposure when you were young to English back in the States.
Yeah.
So which language is more dominant? Japanese?
Right
or
now,
English?
I'd say Japanese.
そうなんだ。
I've been living in Japan for a long time. I mainly use Japanese now. So certain situations Japanese comes natural, like in business settings, like when I want to be more polite or when I talking more about business, then Japanese comes natural. But it really depends on the situation and who you're talking to, right?
Gotcha. Yeah. Because the types of situations that you've gone through is different depending upon the language, right?
Yeah.
You probably had so much opportunity to interact with your friends in English compared to Japanese. So probably you feel more natural when, talking with your friends speaking English, right? なるほど。And what made you come back to Japan and be part of the YouTube channel?
The YouTube channel. So the YouTube channel that I was originally in, Study Native Eikaiwa, that was operated and owned by this company that I joined right after graduating from university. And after I joined, after COVID hit, the company started the channel. So it's not that I joined the channel, but I was one of the founding members.
Founding members.
Founding members of the channel.
When was the company founded?
Oh, not the company. I meant
not the company.
I meant the founding members of the channel.
Of the channel, right. And when did you join the company?
Back in 2019.
Was it straight after graduating from your uni?
Yes, but not a month after. It was, so I graduated in June and then I started working in September, so 3 months.
Oh, after 3 months.
So kind of right after.
Right. And then why did you decide to work for Study in no other companies? Because you said that your major is business and probably, of course, it's working for Study in as a company is must be a good experience for you to gain some experience under your belt, from the point of view of business. But there must have been a lot of other options, working for a big four, for example, consulting firms. Why did you decide to work for studying in particular?
The company. So I was actually interested in working at a consulting company in one of the big fours.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ended up choosing that company, which is not called studying, by the way.
So
it's called something else, but I chose that company ultimately because it's a startup, and I wanted to. I've always had a dream of starting my own business at some point in my life, and to do that, I wanted to gain experience.
More practical, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like hands-on experience, like maybe managing people or like learning or working really close to like shacho or like CEO and like those managing people. So I was looking at startups, and then I found this company, and this company does it's a study abroad agency, so it helps people go study abroad. And I thought I could use my own experience and my language skills, and so I could use my strengths. And I like helping people too, and I want people to experience the world outside Japan, more people to experience it. So like everything matched there, and and that's why I chose the company. Yeah.
But you didn't have the intention of becoming a YouTuber back then.
Definitely not. I'm a shy person. I've always been shy. Although I did like to act, like I was interested in acting. Like my dream was to become a Hollywood actress. Yeah, but it's been an amazing experience. I'm really grateful for the opportunity and for the whole opportunity and how whatever, like everything I experienced and every person I met and all the content I created and yeah.
What did you feel about like becoming famous? Because it must have been your first time like being recognized by people that you don't know personally, right?
Yeah, it was a wild experience. Like the first time I got recognized in public, like, you know me?
Yeah, walking outside, like people start talking to you.
Yeah.
How did it feel? Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it, and I still like it. Not at the fact that like people recognize me or like the feeling of feeling famous or anything. I really like how people actually watch my content or like our content, and then they, were inspired from it or learned something from it, and they came up to me and shared that with me. Like that whole thing, I just really appreciate it, and it just makes me happy.
Nice.
Yeah, but the first time it was pretty. I guess I have to admit, like I was uchoten.
Oh, honestly.
Like, oh my god, someone noticed me.
Yeah. Right. So you achieved so much through the channel. Like you became famous, you achieved fame, and you might have like made a killing through the YouTube channel. I don't know, but like you might have made some money out of it, and like you achieved a lot of stuff. You achieved a lot of success, I'm pretty sure. But you made this big decision to leave studying and become kind of independent. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of people are like, why are you leaving studying? You have like so much on your plate, but like you're leaving all the stuff now and then like starting with a clean slate. It must have been a big decision. But what made you make that decision? Like what was the motivation behind it?
Right. So it's not that I wanted to leave the channel study in. I had some reasons to quit the company. To focus on, to try something new. I had some dreams. Like I had some things I wanted to try out in my life, and I kind of wanted a different lifestyle. So like there's like a lot of reasons, but I decided to quit the company. Essentially, the channel is the company. So quitting the company, I had to quit the channel. So that is why I quit the channel.
Yeah, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So right now you've got your own YouTube channel, right? So is your YouTube channel somehow connected to your dream, or?
Not directly. So I actually wasn't going to make my own channel after quitting the company and the channel. Yes. I kind of wanted a break from social media, like making anything on social media or even using social media. I kind of wanted a social media cleanse. I was just on social media every single time, every 24/7.
Yeah.
Like my eyes, my brain, my mental, like sometimes it was just like overwhelmed and tired from all that. But yeah, so after I quit, we received so many comments on our 卒業動画, my 卒業動画. 本当にありがたいことに I think it's over 3,000 comments.
Wow,
and then
that's
yeah, and we received a lot of DMs and like mails and stuff. But that touched me and also made me realize that I really loved and enjoyed teaching English and spreading how the funness or like how fun it is to learn English, how fun the language itself is, and how fun for me to like share the cultural differences between Japan and mostly American culture, but like all the 海外の stuff. I just after quitting, I decided to make my own channel and basically continue doing the same thing, like similar thing, but in my own style.
Teaching English in your own style, making it entertaining, because like when you hear the word English education, it feels a bit stiff, right? Like lots of grammar, like memorizing lots of vocabulary, and it feels like a study.
Exactly, So like people think of it as a subject, English.
So you probably want to break that stereotype through your channel and make it more fun. Interesting. Right now you're living in Japan, right?
Yes.
So if you were to choose one country, which country would it be?
To live?
Yeah, to live. The States or Japan?
Oh, okay. If I could only live in one country, then be Japan probably.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What makes you feel that Japan would be more comfortable than America?
So I say this a lot, but Japan is really comfortable to live in physically, and America is comfortable to live in mentally.
Oh, wow, that sounds super deep. Okay.
It's not that deep. But basically, so Japan, like, it's really safe. Like, it's safe. It's one of the safest countries in the world, Japan is. And so I can have my guards down. Whereas in the US, safety, I mean, it depends on the area, but like generally, it's a gun shakai dashi. I have to keep my guards up like most of the times, especially when I'm in the public. You never know who might steal your stuff. Like I can't just leave my phone on the table and leave, right? とか, stuff like that. So safety-wise, Japan is like 安心してリラックスしていられる. I'm very lazy, so I don't want to always be like 警戒してる. So
on the alert.
Yeah, exactly. So that's one. Also the public transportation. Well, I live in Tokyo, but the public transportation system is amazing. So I don't need a car. It's just really easy access to anywhere I want to go. And there are a lot of convenience stores, so that's convenient too. And the food is delicious. There's not a lot of hazure restaurants. Anywhere you go, and it's really good. I love Japanese food. And I have my family here. All that kind of reasons.
So that's the physical aspect.
Yeah, so...
What's the mental aspect of Japan and the States? Like if you do a comparison, how is it different?
Yeah, so this is just my personal experience, but I feel like when I'm in the States, I can be a little more myself. Not that I'm not myself in Japan, but like there are times when I'm completely myself. It's kind of like thought of as like weirdness, or like people tell me that I'm very Americanized. That's so American, stuff like that. But but I mean, it's not that I don't feel like uncomfortable about that. Like it's fine, but like I understand. But like when I'm in the States, like no one says that about you.
Right.
Like when you're being weird. Like everyone's weird. That's okay. You're unique.
Yeah.
Or you're Americanized. There's no such thing as Americanized because you're in America. Or it's just a lot of people come from a lot of different places. So yeah. So that's what I mean by mental.
Gotcha. So sometimes in Japan, like being different, being unique is something that's frowned upon
Yeah.
in some cases.
Yeah. Culturally, I think that's something we have in Japan. And I sometimes, like, I don't mind standing out in a good way or a bad way.
Yeah.
But sometimes I don't because I am actually shy.
Yeah.
And I just don't like the attention sometimes. So, and if people think that I'm weird, that's totally fine because I think I'm weird and everyone's weird in their own way.
Because weirdness and uniqueness are like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Yeah.
So last but not least, can you please teach my audience how to improve their English?
Oh, how to improve English. If I were to tell you one thing, I would say, I would just tell you to have fun with your learning journey.
Have fun.
Have fun, yeah. It's because 好きこそものの上手なれ, right? So if you love what you do, if you enjoy something, you will eventually get better at it, even if it's little by little. Because if you like it, if you enjoy doing it, then you keep doing it. You have motivation. And learning English or learning any language is all about keeping it up, keep doing it, continuing it. And what I would say, like a tip would be to think of what you like to do in general, like hobbies or your interests.
That's a good point.
Yeah, and just connect it with learning English.
That's a very good point.
Yeah, if you like anime, then maybe watch anime
and
in
learn
English.
From it.
Yeah, or put English subtitles. Or same with movies, yogaku, music too. If you like reading books, definitely try reading books in English. It would really help you. I love reading books. I think reading books could be the best way to learn a language. Or maybe join a community where there are a lot of foreign people. Or people.
Yeah, if you like interacting with people, then join the community and actually talk. Yeah, I think that's a good point. Like if you associate your learning experience with something that you truly like, then the whole experience become a fun experience.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
はい、ということで、今回はみっちゃんに来ていただきました。どうもありがとうございます。みっちゃんの YouTube チャンネルもありますので、こちら概要欄に貼っておきますので、皆さんチェックしてみてください。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。バイバイ。